Can I have 10,000? 9,500, 10,000. Back to Tina. How about 11,000? Is it 10,000 bidding with Tina? 11,000. Tina, can I have 12? 12,000. Can I have 13? Is it 12,000, 13? Can I have 14? Is that 13,000 on Chris's life? 14. Back to Tina. How about 15? Is it 14,000 holding 15,000? How about 16? At 15,000 holding that. 16. Can I have 17? Is that 16, 17,000? How about 18? At 17,000 on Chris's life. 18,000. Back to Tina. Can I have 19? Is it 18,000? Tina's bid. 19,000. Tina can have 20. Is it 19,000? 20,000. How about 22 online? That's a 20,000 holding with Tina. 20,000. Any for the advance? Tina 出价2万，还有没有更高出价 22,000. Back online at 22. Tina, would you like 24? Is it 22,000? 24,000. Back to Tina in New York at 24,000. Can I have 26? Is it 24,000? Tina's bid. 26,000. Welcome back. Can I have 28, Tina? Is that a bit? 28,000. Back to Tina. Take me to 30 online. Is that 28,000? Back to Tina. 30,000. Can I have 32, Tina? Is that 30,000 with you online? 32. Can I have 35? Is that 32,000? Tina's bid. Any further advance from you? Online, 35,000. Back to you. How about 38, Tina? 35,000. We'll keep on going here at 35. Very sure. Thank you for bidding. 35,000. The bid is now with Chrissy's Live. Any for the ones in the room or other telephones or on Chrissy's Live at 35,000. Yes, Tina, are you coming back? Still with you at 38,000. With Tina at 38,000. Can I have 40? At 38,000, 40,000. You took it back at 40,000. Tina. Do we keep on going? It's 40,000. Back online. Rufus, are you bidding for this? At 40,000, Chris's Life has it. Head of the phones, are we all through? Any for the ones over 40,000? Gavels up, and I'm selling unless there's a higher bid over 40,000. Checking for the last time at 40,000. So 40,000, 3370. Congratulations. 1002 is the large amber glazed red pottery figure of a recumbent dog from the Schoenstein collection, and starting here at 3,000, 3,200, 3,500. 3,500 is bid already at 3,500. Can I have 38 next? At 3,500, 38, 4,000 is here. 4,000, give me 42 next. At 4,000, 42, 45. Back here at 45, can I have 48? At 4,500, holding here, 48, 5,000. How about 55? At 5,000. With my commission bidder at 5,000. Who can give me 5,500 next? At 5,000. With my commission bidder still, Sophia, are you coming in? 55, 6,000. I have 6,000 here just ahead of you. Give me 65. At 6,000 on my book. 65, 7,000 I have here. I will need 7,500 next. At 7,000, still holding here. You can give me 75. 75, I took Sophia first 8,000 back here with me. Who will take me to 85 or higher? At 8,000. 8,500. You have the bid at 8,500 now. Sophia, are you bidding still? At 8,500. Why are you bidding? At 8,500. Would you like 9,000? At 8,500. Holding there with you. 9,000. With what now? Can I have 95? It's at 9,000 on my left. 9,500. Can I have 10,000? 9,500. Holding there. Who can give me 10? At 9,500. 10,000. How about 11,000? It's at 10,000 with what? 11. How about 12? It's at 11,000. Sophia? How about you? 11,000. Holding there. Any for the ones from anywhere else? At 11,000. Are we all through? Should I wait for you? At 11,000 then, gavels up, and I'm selling unless there's a higher bid over 11,000. Last chance. Fair warning. So 11,000, 1842. Congratulations. I hope my handwriting is okay. 1003 is the blue glazed ovoid pottery ewer, starting here at 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 10,000. I start here at 10,000 there. At 10,000 here, I have a bid here. At 10,000, 11,000, 12,000. At 12,000, can I have 13? At 12,000, holding here. At 12,000, can I have 13 next? At 12,000, holding here with my commission bidder. At 12,000, 13, 14 back here. Can I have 15? At 14,000. 14,000 with my commission bidder at 14,000. Who can take me for 15, 16? I have 16, 17, 18. Can I have 19? I have 18,000 now. At 18,000, give me 19. 18,000 with my commission bidder, 19, 20. I have 20,000. Can I have 22? At 20,000, who's coming in for 22? At 20, 22, 24, back here, give me 26. 24,000. Try one more. At 24,000, holding here on my book. At 24, try one more. 24,000, how about that? 26,000, Sophia has the bid now. At 26,000. Shelley, what do you think? At 26,000, Sophia has it. Head of my book, head of Shelley, ahead of the phones on my left. At 26,000. 还要再加吗？下一口是28000。At 26,000, then Sophia has it unless there's a higher bid. Where are you? 28,000 on my left. Z took it at 28,000. Give me 30. 现在是28000 at 28,000. Z has it. You're very sure. At 28,000, then the phone has it on my left. At 28,000, head of you here at 28. Very sure. Last chance for you. Gavels up and fail. Only 30,000. Let's not wait until the last moment, please. At 30,000, would you like 32? At 30,000 on my right. Did you do 132? At 30,000. 31. 要再加吗? At 30,000. Holding here on my right. 要加吗? At 30,000. Talk to your client. At 30,000. Are we all through? 32,000. July 35. At 32,000. Shelley, or July 35, or anyone else. At 32,000. Z has it. At 32. 下一口是35000，要不要加? At 32,000 on my left. At 32,000 then, gavels up unless there's a higher bid. Yes or no? Give me a signal. 确定不要. 32,000 then, coming to you at 32. So 32,000, 1859, well done. 1004 is the rare blue splash straw glazed pottery Kundika, and starting here at 6,000, 7,000, 7,500 already. A 7,500 I have. A 7,500, 8,000, 8,500. Can I have 9,000, 9,000, 9,500? Give me 10, 10, 11. Give me 12, 12, 13. Give me 14, 14, 15, 16. At 15,000, 16, 17. At 17, give me 18. 17,000. Holding here. Who give me the next bid at 17, 18, 19, and 19,000 still with me. Give me 20 and 19,000. Holding here still and 19,000, 20, 22. Give me 24 at 22,000. At 22,000, 24, 26. Back here at 26. Who give me 28 at 26,000, 28, 30,000 at 30,000. Back here at 30. Give me 32 at 30,000. Who can bring me to 32, please? At 30,000. My book still has it at 30,000, 32, 35 back here. Give me 38 at 35,000. Still with me at 35,000. Who'll take me to 38? 谁能加到38000? 38000. Rufus has it now at 38,000. 38000. 谁能加到4万? I'm looking for 40 next. At 38,000. Rufus has it at 38. Who can give me 40? At 38,000. Holding there with Rufus at the moment at 38. Who can bring me to 40? 要不要再加 40,000 now at 40? Can I have 42? 要不要加到42000? 现在是4万 at 40,000 on my left at 40. 42000 with Rufus. Can I have 45 next? At 42. 要不要加到45000? 现在是42000 at 42,000 with Rufus. At the moment, holding there with him. 42 against the phones to the side at 42. 还要再加吗? At 42,000 then, Rufus has it. And selling to Rufus unless there's a higher bid over 42,000. Are we all through? 45,000 just in time at 45. 要不要48000? At 45,000. At 45,000. Give me 48. 要不 48,000. 要不5万 At 48,000. Give me 50. 不讲了. Thank you for bidding at 48,000. Then Rufus has the bid ahead of all the other telephones at 48,000. Are we all through? Very short. Gavels up and selling at 48,000. So 48,000, 7046. Congratulations. Thank you. 10:05. 白色摇青白釉 Moon and Prunus T-ball, starting here at 8,000, 8,500, 8,500. Can I have 9,000 next? 8,500, 8,500, 8,500. 9,000. I have the bid with Heather now. 9,000, she has it. Who can give me 95, 9,500? I took Sophia's bid. Come back to me for 10,000 online if you wish. At 10,000, at 10,000 now, I have 10,000. 现在是1万. Who can bring me to 11,000? At 10,000 with Heather, at 10,000. 11,000 with Sophia now, at 11,000. Heather, would you like 12? 12,000 with Heather. Can I have 13 from you, Sophia? At 12,000. And come back to me online if you wish. It's at 12,000. 13, back to Sophia. Can I have 14 next? At 13,000, 14,000 with Heather. Can I have 15? At 14,000. Heather's bid, 15,000. Back to Sophia. Can I have 16? At 15,000, 16,000. I took Tina first. Tina joins us now at 16,000. Head of the other phones at 16. Who can bring me to 17? 70,000. Back to Heather, 18. Back to Tina, can 19. At 18,000 now with Tina, 19,000. Back to Heather. Give me 20. 20,000. Tina took it at 20. Give me 22. At 20,000, 22. Back to Heather, 22. Would you like 24? 24,000. Back to Tina. Can I have 26? At 24,000. Tina's bid. Heather, Sophia, 26,000. Tina, can 28. At 26,000, 28,000. Back to Tina. Can I have 30? At 28,000, 30,000. Back to Heather. Can I have 32? At 30,000. Bid is still holding. 32 now with Tina. Can I have 35 next? At 32,000, 35,000 in the room, all the way at the back at 35. How about 38 next? 38 on the phone. Can I have 40? 40 in the room. I have 40 in the room now. Can I have 42 next? At 40,000. Gentleman's bid in the room, all the way at the back ahead with the phones. Tina, Sophia, online. Are you still bidding? At 40,000. Any for the ones on this side? 42,000. Which I have 45. 45 back in the room. Can I have 48 next? It's at 45,000. Back to the room now at 45. Thank you for bidding and your very clear signal. Sophia, should I wait for you? At 45,000. Michael Vaz, are you bidding for this? 48,000. Can I have 50? At 48,000. Thank you for bidding, sir. Very short. At 48,000. The bid is now with Michael at 48,000. Are we all through? Any for the ones at 48,000? Last chance then. 50,000, welcome back. At 50,000, the bid is back in the room. Can I have 55? At 50,000, in the room, in New York, at 50,000, just ahead of you. 55, back, 55, please. 50,000 in the room. 52,000 for you, Michael. Michael has a 52. Would you like 55? 52,000. Michael has it. Took a bid at 52. It's with you at 52. Head of the room, checking for last time at 52,000. 54. We go in 20. 54,000. I just said 20,000 and the next is 56. It's a very small increment, cannot be any smaller. At 54,000, still with you, sir. At 54. Michael. 56,000, you can do it, 56. 56,000 then, selling ahead of yourself at 56,000. Gavels up, selling for 56. So 56,000, can I see your paddle? 1873, thank you. 1006 is the digital paper cut resist decorated tea bowl and starting at 3,500. At 3,800 now. At 3,800, can I have 4,000 next? At 3,800, 4,000 is online. At 4,000, you have the bid. Can I have 42? 42 still on Chris's light. Come back to me, the first bidder for 45. At 4,500. At 4,500, can I have 48 next? At 4,500, 48 new bidder online. At 4,800, can I have 5,000 next? At 48, 5,000. Can I have 55 at 5,000? Come back to me for 5,500 at 5,000. Holding there on Chris's light ahead of the room and ahead of the phones. Who can give me 5,500 next? At 5,000. At the moment, are you bidding, sir? 您是在镜头吗? 5,500. It's now with Heather. Can I have 6,000 next? 下一口是6,000. 6,000 back online. Can I have 6,500? At 6,000 on Chris's life. Heather, what do you think? Take us to 6,500. At 6,000 on Chris's life still. At 6,000. Any further bid from you? At 6,000. Are we all through any further ones in the room or on the telephone? At 6,000. How about the other bidders online? As at 6,000 with paddle 3455. Are we all through? Gavels up, and I will be selling unless there's a hybrid. Should I wait for you? Checking last time. At 6,000, then coming to you. Last chance. So 6,3455. Congratulations. Thank you. 1007 is the Jen Harrisburg glazed tea bowl. Starting here at 4,800, 5,000, 5,500. At 5,500, I'm looking for 6,000 next. At 5,500. At 5,500, looking for 6,000 next. Who will give me the next bid? 6,000 I have on Chris's live at 6,000. Looking for 6,500 still online. Come back to me for 7,000. At 6,500. Holding there at the moment at 6,500. 6,500. 谁要加到7,000? At 6,500. Holding there. Come back to me in Hong Kong online for 7,000. 要不要加到7,000? At 6,500. Holding there still, ahead of the room. 场内也要竞价的吗? At 6,500. Are we all through? Should I wait for anyone else? Now it's your chance. At 6,500. Last chance then. Gavels up and selling at 6,500. Sold 6,500, 3,455. 1008 is the Tizhou type russet splash black glaze mapping, starting at 8,500, 8,500, 9,000, 9,500, 9,500. I'm looking for 10,000 next, and 9,500. Looking for 10,000. Who can give me 10? And 9,500 holding here at 9,500. Who can bring me to 10,000? 谁能加到1万？现在是9,500 and 9,500. Who can give me 10,000 next? And 9,500. Are we all through? Any further ones in the room or online? At 9,500. 现在是9,500，场内网络也要应价的吗？ At 9,500. Are we all through? Very sure. No regrets then and fair warning. At 9,500. Gavels up. Last chance. Pass in 9,500. 1009 is the very rare blue and white faceted pear-shaped vase from an important North American private collection, starting here at 50,000. I start here at 50,000, 50,000, 55, 55, 60,000 ahead of you. Can I have 65 next? At 65, I have online. At 65,000, give me 70, 70,000 still online. At 70, give me 75 next. At 70,000, 75, at 3 bidders online. At 75, come back to me for 80, 80,000 new bidder. At 80,000, still online. At 85, at 85, can I have 90? At 85,000, give me 90 next. 90,000 on the phone now. I have 90,000 in New York, 95 in the room. I took the room first. Give me 100,000, 100,000 online, new bidder. 110 still online. 110, give me 120. Would you like 120? 120 in the room now. Head of online, give me 130. At 120,000 in the room. Lorraine, are you bidding? At 130, 1 million? 130, Tina. At 130,000, I took Tina first at 130. Come back to me for 140. At 130,000. Tina's bid. At 130,000, Lorraine, are you bidding? At 130,000. 13万. 140 with Lorraine. I have Lorraine first. At 140. Come back to me online for 150. At 140, 150 with Tina. At 150. Give me 160. 160 new bidder in the room. At 160,000. 16万场内出价. At 160. Give me 170. 170 with Tina. 场内要不要18? At 170,000. Holding there with Tina. Lorraine still bidding. At 180,000. Back online at 180. Give me 190. At 180,000 online now, you have the bid. At 180, 180, back to Tina. Give me 200. At 190, 200,000, new bidder online at 200,000. Tina, are you still bidding at 220? At 200,000. How about the other bidders online or in the room? 现在是20万网络出价 240,000 of course. I'll take it willingly. At 240,000 with Tina. 现在是24万 Tina 出价 at 240,000. Who would take me to 260? 现在是24万 I have 240,000 already. Next has to be 260. At 240,000. 现在是24万 Come back to me online 260 in the room. 现在是场内26万了，下一口是28可以吗？ It's at 280,000 now. New bidder in the room 280,000. 场内另外一位男士要加到30吗？ It's at 280,000. In the room right in front of me at 280. We will come back for 300,000. 300,000 back to Lorraine at 300. 要不要加到32？ It's at 300,000 now. 320 back in the room. I took 320 in the room. Give me 350 next. It's at 320,000. 下一口是35 at 320,000. 350. 电话加了35万 at 350. 要不要加到38 at 350,000. 80 back in the room. Give me 400,000. 380,000. Lorraine is still bidding at 380,000. How about you online? Come back to me for 400,000. 400,000 back to Lorraine's phone. 400,000. Would you like 420? 要不要试试看42万 It's at 400,000. Holding there on the phone at 400,000. 场内还要再加吗？要不要再试试看 at 400,000. 420,000 back in the room at 420. Would you like 450? At 420,000. 42万 Lorraine 要不要再加 450,000 back on the phone. Give me 480. 要不要加到48万 450,000 on the telephone, head of the room. How about you, sir? All the way at the back. Are you still bidding? 现在是45万，场内确定不加了。At 450,000. Lorraine has it. Tina, are you still bidding? Should I wait for you at 450,000? Are we all through? 确定不加了。Came such a long way to New York. Very short at 450,000. Can I have 480 next, please? 450,000. Lorraine has it. Came such a long way. At 450,000. 46万 460,000 for you. 现在是46万场内出价 At 460, we go in 10,000. At 460,000 in the room. Ladies bid. 480 would be very nice. But I will take 470. 460,000. 现在是46万 47万 470,000 back on the phone. Give me 480. 470,000. Lorraine's bid. Back to Lorraine's phone at 470,000. 场内还有其他要应价的吗 At 470,000. Very sure? At 470,000. Thank you for bidding. Coming to you then, unless there's a higher bid over 470,000. Checking for the last time. Gavels up. And I'm selling for 470,000. So 470,000, 1860. Congratulations. 1010 is the very rare and superb incised 甜白 glazed barb grapevine dish from the 永乐 period. 永乐甜白釉画葡萄纹领口盘. Starting here at 160,000, 170,000 at 170. Who can give me 180? So 170,000. Holding here at 170. Who give me the next bid at 180? So 170,000. Holding here 180 with Heather. She has a bid at 180. Who can give me 190? At 180,000. Heather's bid. Head of the room at 180,000. 还有没有更高出价 at 180,000? Heather has it. Any further ones? 190 on the telephone at 190. Take me 200. At 190,000, 200,000. Back to Heather. Can I have 220? 200,000. Heather has it. Head of the room and head of online for 200,000. Take me to 220. Shelley? No? At 200,000. Still with Heather. 220 with Andrew now. At 220,000. Heather, take me to 240. At 220, 240 in the room now. At 240. I have in the room. Give me 260 next. At 240. It's in the room ahead of the phone. You can take me to 260. At 240,000. Still with you. At 240,000. Heather, Andrew, who goes next? At 240,000. 24万场内的。还有电话要加上吗 at 240,000. 260, welcome. Oh, it's Felix. 裴老师下一口要26万，现在是24万场内的240. We still have many places. 还有很多人要竞价，可以吗？26万 at 240,000. Can I have 260 next? 260. Felix took it at 260,000. 要不要28万 at 260,000? Felix bid. Head of all the other bidders at 260,000. 现在是裴老师的26万 at 260, still holding with Felix. You can give me 280 next. 280,000. Back on the phone. Can I have 300? 要不要加到30? 现在是28万 at 280,000. 300. 30万回到场内 at 300,000. Can I have 320 next? 下一口是32万 at 300,000. 要不要再试一口 at 300,000? In the room. Head of the phones. Andrew, Felix. 320,000. 32万电话出价，要不要加到35 at 320,000? Have on the phone. On my right at 320,000. 32万。Any further ones? 还要再加吗？裴老师还要再加吗？32万 at 320,000 then. Are we all through? Any further ones in the room or on Christie's side or on the telephone? 确定不加 at 320,000 then. Gavels out and I'm selling 330,000. She asked very nicely at 330,000. It's for you, 330. 33万。下一口是34。要不要再加 at 330,000? Give me 340. Don't give up. At 330,000. 要再加一口吗 at 330,000. Ladies bid at 330. At 330,000. 340. 34万。要不要加到35 at 340,000. Back on the phone, just ahead of you. Thank you for bidding at 340,000 then. Coming to you at 340,000. Gavels up and I'm selling at 340,000. So 340,000, 1851. Congratulations. Thank you. 1811 is the very rare and exquisite small blue and white jar from the Xuande period. 宣德青花花果纹小罐 starting here at 240,000, 260, 280,000, already at 280,000. Give me 300,000 next. At 280,000, 现在是28万，谁能加到30 At 280,000, 300,000, I have online at 300. Give me 320 next. At 300,000, how about in the room 320 still online? 现在是32万，仍然在网上。At 320,000, who can give me 350? At 320,000 on Chris's live. Who will bring me 350,000 with Vicky? She has the bid now. 35万 Vicky 的电话委托 at 350. Give me 380 next. At 380, new bidder online at 380. Who can give me 400? 400,000, 500,000. Holy has it. At 500,000, 50万 Holy 的电话委托 at 500,000. Who will bring me next? At 500,000. 现在是50万。550 online and 550. Can I have 600 or higher? At 550,000, 600,000 back to Holy. Give me 650 online or anywhere else. It's at 600,000, 650,000 on Chris's life. At 650, 65万 at 700,000 back to Holy. She has it at 700,000. Give me 750. 750 in the room now. 现在是75万场内 back in the room at 750. Give me 800 next. At 750 with you. All the way at the back at 750. Can I have 800,000 next? 800,000 with Tina. 要不要85? At 800,000 is with Tina. She has it 850. Next will be 850. Who can give me 850,000? 850 in the room. 现在是85万回到场内 850. Give me 900,000 next. At 850 in the room, head of the phone. Who will bring me to 900,000? 900,000 with Felix, of course. 900,000. 90万 at 900,000. Give me 950. 谁要加到95万 at 900,000? Felix pays. Telephone at 900,000. At 900,000. Rufus, are you bidding? 您还要再加吗？现在是90万 and 900,000. Felix, 950,000 with Michael. Was that Michael? Michael, was that a bid? And 950,000 with Michael Bass. 现在是95万 and 950,000. 1 million, Nicole joins us, and 1 million, of course, and 1 million. I have 1 million with Nicole. Who can bring me to 1 or higher? A 1 million holding with Nicole, right? And 1 million. Michael, Tina, Felix, Rufus, and 1 million. Nicole has it at the moment. Holly, don't give up. At 1 million. 现在是100万，谁要加到110万或是更高 ？At 1 million, holding there. Nicole's bid. Margie are trying to come in. Now it's your chance at 1 million. I'm looking for 1. At 1 million. Can I have 1,100,000 anywhere else? At 1 million. At 1,050,000 with Tina. At 1,050,000, 105万。现在是 Tina 的电话委托 at 1,050,000. At 1,050,000. It's with you. Yes. 10 million. 1 million. Not yet 10 million. I wish. 1,050,000. 1,100,000 with Nicole. 1,100,000. Nicole has it at 1,000,001. Can I 1,000,002 next, Tina? At 1,100,000. Nicole's bid. Anywhere else in the room? At 1,100,000. At 1,100,000, 1,002,000. Welcome back. 1,150,000 for Tina. 1,150,000. 115万 with Tina. Nicole can have 1,002,000 at 1,150,000. Tina's bid. 115万 at 1,150,000. Nicole, take us to 1,002,000 at 1,150,000. Vicky, Margie, are you still bidding? At 1,150,000. Holding with Tina. Michael, should I wait for you? At 1,150,000. Nicole. 115万. Next will be 1,002,000. At 1,150,000. Coming back online or in the room at 1,150,000. At 1,150,000. Still with you, Tina. Just waiting for Nicole and anyone else who would like to join us. 1,200,000. Nicole took it back at 1,200,000. 现在是120万 at 1,200,000. Nicole has it at 1,200,000. I'll take 1,250,000 next, if that helps. At 1,200,000. Still with Nicole at the moment at 1,200,000. At 1,200,000, Nicole has it ahead of all the other bidders on the telephone and in the room and online at 1,200,000. Are we all through? Very sure. Nicole, at 1,200,000 then, coming to you unless there's a higher bid over 1,200,000. Gavels up and selling at 1,200,000. So 1,200,000, 1798. Congratulations. "1012 is the magnificent and extremely rare 德化 figure of standing 达摩, 德化达摩像. Starting here at 300,000. I start here at 300,000. Who can give me 320? At 300,000. Can I have 320 next? At 300,000. At 300, 320 now. At 320. Can I have 350? At 350 now. Ahead of you. Give me 380 next. At 350,000. At 350,000. 现在是35万，下一口是38. At 350,000. 380,000 with Lorraine at 380. Can I have 400 next? 现在是38万。Lorraine 的电话委托 at 380. Come back to me for 4. At 380,000. At 380,000 holding on the telephone ahead of you online, ahead of them 400,000 in the room. At 400,000. Can I have 420 next? It's a 400,000 in the room. Give me 420. 要不要42万？现在是40万。420 on the phone. Can I have 450? 要不要降到45？现在是42万。420,000 on the telephone. Give me 450. 要不要再加？ At 420, that 450,000. He wants to cancel, and then it's 400,000 back to you. Cancel, right? 400,000, 40万现在是您的，他42万不要了，场内出价40万。400,000 is now with the gentleman in the room ahead of you at 400,000. Sophia, would you like to bid at 400,000 in the room? 现在是40万。 420,000 with Sophia. Sophia has a bid of 420,000. 现在是42万，回到了另外一支的电话。At 420, we'll try 450. 场内要不要加到45万 ？At 420,000, 42现在是电话的，现在是电话的，您要不要加到45万？加一口吗？45万。At 450,000, back to the gentleman all the way at the back at 450,000. We'll try 480. At 450,000, 现在仍然是您的，现在是45万。Sophia 要不要加到48 ？At 450,000. Give me a bid. At 450,000, 仍然是45万，在场内。At 450,000. Any further ones? Yes or no? 408. 50万场内出价 at 500,000. The bid is back in the room just ahead of you. Give me 550 next. At 500,000. 50万场内男士出价 Gentleman's bid in the room. Give me 550. Are you trying to bid? At 500,000. 仍然是您的，要不要再加？现在是50万。How about you online? 要不要再？520,000 52万电话出价，我们现在258。At 520,000, can I have 550 next? 可以加到55万吗？现在是52万电话出价。At 520,000, Sophia's bid. Can we try 540? How about that? 540,000. We're going 20,000. Nothing smaller. 540,000. 现在是54万，下一口是56。At 540,000 in the room. 现在是54万场内。At 540,000, can I have 560 next? Or higher, of course. At 540,000. 540,000. Sophia or anyone else? 还有更高出价吗 ？At 540,000 then, gentleman's bid. 要不要再加 560,000? 560, 56万。7,500, 8,000, 8,500 back here with my commission bidder. Try one more online at 8,500. 现在是8500, 8,500 still holding here. Try one more online or any further ones in the room. It's at 8,500 holding here. Shelley, are you coming in? At 8,500, 8500. Are we all through? At 8,500, selling to my commission bidder unless there's a higher bid over 8,500. Are we all through? Gavels up. And I'm selling at 8,500. So 8,500. Paddle 5019. 1016 is the exceedingly rare Imperial Blue Ground Phalanx peony ball from the collection of Louise and Donald Aberfield, Kanshi Markham period. For this very rare ball, I'll start here. At 50,000 only. At 50,000. Thank you very much. 250? 250,000. Thank you, Holly. At 250,000, I have already at 250,000. 现在是25万电话出价。250, of course. Next will be 280. Can I have 280,000, please? At 250,000, I have on the telephone. The next will be 280. 300,000 in Thailand and 300,000 I have in Thailand. 现在30万。网络出价30万 at 300,000 I have online at 300,000 with you 320 with Hua now at 320 who give me 350 or higher at 320 350 with Holly at 350 who give me 380 at 380 with Vicky at 380,000 come back to 400,000 with Lorraine at 400 现在是40万 at 400,000 420 I have with Hua at 420 Give me 450 next or higher. At 420, Hua has it. At 420, 450 all the way at the back. 45万场内的 At 450, I have it in the room. At 450, 现在是45万 You give me 480, 480,000 back to Hua at 480. 要不要50万 At 480,000. Hua has it. Come back to me online for 500,000. At 480. 500,000 in the room at 500. Give me 550. 550 now. At 550,000. 55万要不要60 At 550,000 on the telephone, who will bring me to 600,000 in the room. Pedal 807，现在是60万，场内出价 at 600,000. At 600,000, holding there at the moment. Why are you still bidding? Margie, can I have 650, please? 有人加到65万 at 600,000. Coming back online, 现在是60万，场内出价 at 600,000. Who give me the next bid? Roofers are bidding at 600,000, 650,000. Thank you, Margie. You have the bid at 650. 65万，场内你们加到70，现在是65万 at 650,000. 现在是65万。650,000. 要再加吗 ？650. See how you bidding at 650,000. Margie's bid. Head of the room. 您要不要再加？下一口是70 at 650,000. 65万 at 650,000. 场内还要不要再加 at 650,000? Are we all through? 您还要不要再加一口？现在是65万 with Margie. Head of you, sir. Head of online. 650. I will take 680,000. Thank you, Hua. 现在是68 700,000 on the phone. We keep on going. At 700,000. 现在是70万 700,000 on the phone. It's a 发廊财报 after all. 700,000 on the phone. 现在是70万 Can I have 750 next? 700,000 holding on the phone. 现在是70万 at 700,000. So Hua had it at 680. It has to be 700,000. It's back to Hua at 680. 现在是68万，已经是68了。下一口是70 700,000. Thank you, Margie. At 700,000, 70万。下一口是72万。I will take 720,000 and nothing lower. At 700,000 with Margie, 70万。She has a bid ahead of all the other bidders on the phone. 场内还要再加吗？现在是70万。With Margie, head of Hua, head of the room, head of online at 700,000. Any further buzz? 还要再加吗？ Margie has it. Unless there's a higher bid, I will be selling at 700,000. Give us up. Hua, 要加吗？ Very sure. Letting it go then. Coming to you, Margie, at 700,000. Last chance. So 700,000, 1782. Congratulations, Margie. Thank you. 1017 is the rare Susan Cai Famille Verte Biscuit Rouleau vase from Kangxi period, starting here at 65,000, 6570, 75,000, at 75,000, can I have 80 next? At 75,000, 现在是75,000，有人加到8万。At 75,000, 80,000 online, at 80,000, can I have 85 next? At 80,000, 85 still on Chris's live, 85,000. At 85,000 still online, can I have 90 next? At 90,000 with Lorraine, at 90,000, give me 95. At 90,000, it's with Lorraine. Can I have, yes, 90,000 on the telephone. Can I have 95? At 90,000, Lorraine's bid. Roofers, are you bidding for this? At 90,000, coming back online at 90,000. 现在是9万 at 90,000. How about in the room? Any for the ones? At 90,000 then, gavels up and I'll be selling unless there's a higher bid over 90,000. Last chance and fair warning at 90,000. So 90,000, 1860. 1018 is the very rare Claire de Lune glaze matte paint, Kangxi Markham period from the collection of Louise and Donald Aberfield, starting at 32, 35, 38,000 already at 38,000. Looking for 40 next, please. At 40,000 with Hua at 40. 现在是442 online. Give me 45, 45 in the room. 现在是415 100,000. Thank you very much. 400,000 on the telephone I have already. 现在是10万电话委托，要不要降到11万？ At 100,000 I have already. I have. Can we adjust the board, please? It's a 100,000 already. 110 11万，场内出价11万 at 110,000 with you now at 120,000 online. I have 120 already. Next will be 130 or higher, 130 in the room. 13万场内的 140. 140 with Vicky. Thank you. Have the bid at 140. Going 200,000. Thank you very much. You have the bid. I have 200,000 in the room now at 200,000 in the room. Ahead of online, ahead of the phone. Can I have 220 next? At 220, I have a new bidder online at 220. Give me 240. Is that a bit? 240,000. Back in the room, I have 240. 24万在场内，26万现在是裴老师的 260. I took Felix bid at 260. Can I have 280 next? At 260,000. Felix has it. 280. Back in the room at 280. 28万场内出价 at 280,000. 30万 Felix at 300,000. Felix has the bid. Can I have 320 next? At 300,000. I have it already with Felix at 300,000. I'll take 320 from you online, if you wish, at 300,000. 现在是30万，裴老师出价 at 320. Welcome back, you have it online. 网路出价32万。裴老师要不要35 at 320,000? With you online at 320,000. 350 new bidder online, welcome. 35万，网路另外一位买家 at 350,000. Give me 380. At 350,000. 现在是35万，仍然在网路 at 350,000. Think about it, they're still bidding, very sure. At 350,000. How about the other bidder online? At 350,000. 现在是35万，在网路上。裴老师还要再加吗 ？At 350,000. Are we all through? Any further ones? Andrew, are you trying to bid at 350,000? Any further ones? At 350,000. If there's no higher bid, I'll be selling at 350,000. How about the other bidder online? I'm checking for the last time, unless there's a higher bid over 350. Last chance then, fair warning, very sure, at 350,000. Sold 350,000, 3319, congratulations. Thank you. Time 19 is the very rare blue and white floral squirrel moon floss, 雍正 Markham period. 1019雍正青花缠枝花卉纹抱月瓶. Starting here at 380,000. 38万起拍 380,000. I'm looking for 400,000 next at 400,000 at 400,000, 420 ahead of you at 420. Can I have 450 next? 能加到45万吗 That's a 420,000. Holding here ahead of you, 450,000 online. You have the bid at 450,000. Can I have 480? At 450,000, the bid is now on Chris's Live ahead of the room. At 450,000. Who give me 480 next? At 450,000. Online has it at 450,000 ahead of the room, head of the phone. Who's coming next? At 450,000. Hold it there for you. At 450,000. Any further funds? 还有更高出价吗 It's with you online. It's a selling bid at 450,000. 有人出到48万吗 At 450,000. 确定不加了吗场内 At 450,000. 现在是网路出价，我可以以45万的价格卖出 At 450,000 then, checking for the last time, gobbles up and selling for 450,000. So 1020 is the very rare and superb Family Rose Bats and Peaches Ball 雍正 Markham period. 雍正粉彩福寿双全纹碗，起拍价是24万，I start here at 240,000.